In this day and age of college football, NIL, appearance, and brand image matter a whole lot more than they used to, and if you're a Group of 5 team, you are desperate to try to stay relevant, take the next step, and get your foot into the conference realignment door. At this point in time, the Texas schools are doing a great job at that, as most notably Texas Tech is putting heavy investment into their football program, but another Group of 5 school is trying to stay relevant, and it seems they made some big money moves over the last couple of weeks. That is Rice. Not many people really talk about Rice football, and the most relevance they've had in recent memory was when they had JT Daniels and Luke McCaffrey, but recently they have decided to change up their stadium, their football experience, and just their overall image. In today's video, I want to talk about the huge announcement that happened for the Owls program, go through the projected plans to make Rice football a cooler place to play, and my thoughts on it all. But before we get started, if you're a big fan of college football, be sure to subscribe to the channel, leave a like if you want to support today's video, and let me know what player, team, topic, or situation I can cover next. Now let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so last week, Rice Athletic Director Tommy McClellan said he wanted to make Rice's stadium a top destination for college football fans while still embracing its foundation. Rice Stadium has hosted everything from John F. Kennedy's "We Chose to Go to the Moon" speech to a Super Bowl in 1974. It precedes all of Houston's current professional sports franchises, but as the age showed, and in this era of college athletics, it was time to reinvent the stadium and the experience. As I said, a few weeks ago, Rice decided to unveil the Gateway Project, which would create a seamless, pedestrian-friendly area to connect campus to the heart of Rice Village while reimagining the west side of campus. That's their direct words. Their AD said, quote, "This is a generational investment in the growth and vitality of Rice University. By physically linking our university to one of Houston's most dynamic neighborhoods, we are honoring Rice's legacy while paving the way for future growth, connectivity, and impact." It's all a bunch of PR words, but it does sound cool. What's interesting is that stadium capacity will actually be reduced from 47,000 to just 30,000, but it does seem to align in the current trend of college athletics, and that goal is to lower overall capacity while increasing the premium opportunity to the people with more money and relevance to the program. They're saying these improvements will foster a vibrant and packed atmosphere while also being able to host more non-football events. Their AD said, quote, "This signals a new era for Rice athletics. The enhanced Rice Stadium will offer a best-in-class experience for our student athletes, while also positioning Rice to compete at the highest levels athletically, and it will be a place of pride for the university and for Houston." The second level of the stadium will host 14 private suites, while the third will include new spaces for media, broadcast, game operations, and coaches' booths. In addition, the stadium will be used for concerts and other professional sporting events, and it all sounds cool, but what is the timeline? The west side of the stadium will come down at the end of the 2026 football season, and the 2027 season will be played in a, quote, "Vanderbilt-like fashion." The goal is to have it completed for the 2028 season, and honestly, all of this sounds pretty cool to me. I'm not sure it even deserved a video on the channel, but I don't think any other football channel on YouTube would have covered this, and it is a big deal for Rice. Honestly, nobody talks about the Owls, as I said in the intro, Luke McCaffrey and JT Daniels were the biggest names to come through here, but for a school in Texas with a lot of money and a nice metro area, there is plenty of potential. We saw UTSA gain quick relevance, Houston football starting to expand even more, and it just takes a couple of good seasons, a lot of money, and some influence, and you can change the entire course of your football program. Rice could go from a bottom feeder or a doormat to all of a sudden competing for college football playoff spots as a Group of 5 team. There will be plenty of work needed for Rice to reach that point, but if you get the atmosphere, the ambience, and everything else behind the scenes right, then it gives you a fighting chance at one day becoming relevant, and it's a step that Rice had to take. But what do you guys think? If you're a Rice fan, what do you think of the changes? How do you think the program will change in the future? And what's another small school that is making big steps in terms of football? Be sure to let me know down below, leave a like if you want to support today's video, subscribe if you're new, and check out one of the videos on the end screen. Hope to see you guys again soon, but until next time, peace.